Hey guys, welcome to today's vlog. So today I have got, breaking things. I've got my 16-week appointment at the Midwife, and obviously it's also the first day of half term, so I have the girls off school with me. Can't concentrate while this is on. Yeah, let me show you what the girls are looking like, because they're looking a hot mess at the moment. Cece, what's going on with you, love?
I just woke up like this.
I woke up like this. Skylar, what is going on with this?
I am a witch.
You're a witch? You're a witch?
It's not me.
Your hair seen a brush today? Has your hair seen a brush today?
Yeah.
Your hair has seen a brush? No, your hair saw moisturiser from mummy's hand. It didn't see a brush. But we're getting ready to go and hear Baby Spud's heartbeat, aren't we, girlies?
Kaboom, kaboom, kaboom. Get out.
Literally, I think that's what, I don't know what you're doing with this broom. That's, yeah, the neighbours are gonna love you banging on the floor.
Hello. Hi.
It's a sunny day today, girls, isn't it?
Yeah. Say that again. Why do you think I have this on the side of my
You
head?
should be happy. Skylar, you're dropping your 10p.
And you got shorts on.
I know, I've got some shorts on. I got tricked. Okay guys, so currently we are on the bus. We've abandoned the car. We've got snacks like we're going on this big long journey. Skylar's winching.
No, I don't want it.
Sienna looks as tired as anything. You tired, see?
Yeah.
Maybe you should go to bed at night, eh?
No, I'm tired because I'm bored.
You're bored? We've been on the bus for 2 seconds. We've not even... Look guys, the bus stop is there. The bus stop is there. And Sienna's saying she's bored.
No, Mum. I don't get homesick, but I get phone sick.
You get phone sick? Are you addicted to the phone?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, what about you, Sky? You're addicted to the... Oh God, can't see you. You're addicted to the phone as well?
Yeah.
What's that face?
Yeah. You look like we I'm not going to bed. I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm back. I think I'm back is getting to be one of my little catchphrases, isn't it? Because each time I do a video, I'm like, I'm back. But I'm saying I'm back because, as you can see in the clips before, I went for my 16-week appointment at the Midwife, which was actually about 3-4 weeks ago by now. But I've been busy in between, okay? I've been busy in between. So, and I had to book a, well, I'm going to tell you now. I've been busy in between, so this little bit of the video where I actually have to talk to you instead of doing the vlog has been really delayed. So I apologise for that, but it just means that right now you're probably going to get bombarded with a ton of videos from me and probably the girls as well, because I've got quite a few things to fit in and tell you. As you can see, I'm in really high spirits today. I don't know why. I think it's because that fake winter sun's outside, and yesterday it was chucking it down, so I was a bit like morbid and like but today I'm quite happy. I'm all right. So I'm gonna give you plenty of energy and fill you in on what happened at my 16-week appointment. Wow. Baby brain's still not gone. It's not going anywhere. If anything, it's just getting worse. So me and the girls went down to my 16-week appointment at the Midwife. That was basically, that is like, your 16-week appointment is basically the first proper appointment you have with the midwife, where she checks you and they actually talk about how the pregnancy is going and stuff, because the booking appointment is just like, sit down and should I do a video on the booking appointment? Should I? If you want me to do a video on what goes on at the booking appointment, or what I know, because the booking appointment is just basically you take your medical notes and then that's it, see you later in another 6 weeks or whatever. In fact, you know what I'm going to do for you? I'm going to do a video on how my first trimester went, because for me it was a bit up and down, so I couldn't really give you too much. Now I'm out of the first trimester and I'm just swimming through the second trimester. I might as well do a little recap on what actually was going on, because a lot was going on, let me tell you. I just told you. Yeah, so the first thing that happened at my 16-week appointment was I got a little pot and I had to go take a pee-pee and bring that into my appointment to the midwife. So I did my pee-pee pot. If you're watching this and you're pregnant and this is your first pregnancy, you will get so good at peeing into a pot and getting the pee-pee straight in the pot and not on your hand and not all over the place and all sorts, because the amount of times you have to pee-pee in a pot is beyond me. But yeah, I'm a pro now. I'm a pro. I just like, psh, going too far, aren't I? Yeah. So I sat down with the midwife and she asked me how I was feeling within myself, how the pregnancy's going, and she took my blood pressure. So obviously she put the little pump thing on my arm. I was like, relax, relax. And it got super tight. And does it hurt anyone else? Because I always think, look, this thing's squeezing my arm. Like, when is it going to stop? Because if I'm meant to stay calm and the thing's on my arm, squeezing my arm, and if you look at my arms are only little. They're little. So when you put a big thing on, it's, I always think my blood pressure is going to be super high because this thing is making me panic, because I'm like, when's it going to stop? Is it going to stop soon? Now? Is it? But yeah, she did my blood pressure and then she did a urinalysis, testing the pee-pee, and then what did they do after that? No bloods were done this time, which was really good because I had the kids with me. And if it's any, Sienna knows that I'm really bad with needles, like really bad. She'll sit and she's like, ah. Mummy's panicking. This is funny because I'm not scared of needles, but Mummy is. They also, while I was there, we were also able to hear baby's heartbeat, which was really cute. Skylar was like, it sounds like a rocket, which it sort of does in a way, because obviously it's got the sound, and then you just hear the, because obviously your fetal heartbeat is super fast compared to our heartbeat. But it was really cute, and I'm so glad the girls were there to hear that, because obviously Skylar's like, she's seen the baby on the monitor when we went for that first scan, and then just to make sure that the baby was still there in Mummy's tummy and stuff, because obviously when what made me laugh is when we went to this appointment, Skylar I was like, we're going to hear the baby today. She's like, are we going to get it out? Skylar, we're only 16 weeks down the line. Like, no, we're not getting it out yet. It's not coming out till next year. Like, next year. She's like, oh, right, okay, so we can't get it out today. I'm like, no, babe, can't get it out today. We're not ready to get it out today, and the baby's not finished cooking to even venture out today. Oh, sorry. Didn't like that then, just kicked me because I just put my hands on my stomach. But the main reason why I was so eager to get to this 16-week appointment, if you remember from watching my 15-week video, was because my stomach was on a madness. If you remember, I said my stomach muscles keep doing this popping thing and it feels like it sort of pops like a band. Well, I mentioned that to the midwife when I lay down, because obviously when I lie down I sort of struggle. It's hard lying down with a bump anyway, but I struggle to lie down because I don't want my stomach to pop, because obviously it hurts me. So I lay down and then I was like, oh, one thing, this was before she was going to check the heartbeat, said one problem that I have been having is it feels like, I said to her, I mentioned after having the girls my stomach muscles were separated, and after Skylar it took a little bit of time for them to get back to normal, or what my doctor said was normal, because remember they said it takes 5 years for your body to go back to normal. And what she said was, oh, that sounds quite strange unless you had a hernia when you were younger. And I was like, you know something, I did have an umbilical hernia, I think my mum said it was called, when I was younger. But at the time, I spoke to my mum after. At the time, my mum was like, well, they said they didn't really think it was going to cause you any problems or anything, so you didn't have any surgery on it, and we just left it because they said it's not going to cause you any problems. Now, the midwife told me, if you have a hernia and it's there, and your stomach muscles are separating, what will happen is, as your belly expands, and as baby moves, and as I'm moving around, the hernia will pop, sort of like pop past the stomach muscle. So all those weeks when I thought I was feeling a baby kick inside my stomach and saying, I'm only 9 weeks, I shouldn't feel a baby kicking because the baby's too small to be kicking, it was the hernia from when I was younger. So she said to me, you need to get an appointment at the doctor's. I told her my doctor's is actually hopeless. She said, tell them I have referred you to the doctor's to get it checked out, and because it can cause problems for you. Because she said, the thing is, if what we don't want to happen is your stomach muscles carry on expanding, separate, and then for whatever reason your hernia pops out and doesn't pop back in again. And I was like, okay then, that's pretty serious, because there's some people where you need to have surgery, you need to have surgery within the 2nd trimester to get that problem sorted out. So obviously this is why this video was a bit delayed, because I went into panic mode. Like, again, I don't know, this pregnancy's just made me panic so much at times, like really panic. So I went home and was checking up on, I don't know if it was the hernia, it was a UK hernia website, some national site, I can't remember what it was called, because obviously when you think you're ill or when someone's told you something, you go into Google. That's like the first thing you do, get home, go into Google and scare yourself because you think you're dying. You know I'm right. So yeah, so I went home and panicked and went into a little meltdown within myself sort of thing, because obviously that's what I do when I don't feel too good or whatever. I just go within myself. So I went within myself as if to say, oh my god, what the heck is wrong with me? Surgery, I need surgery, because if this hernia pops out, obviously I'm going to get bigger and bigger, and if the hernia pops out, I'm going to be stuck with a hernia sticking out of my stomach. And it just scared me. The fact of surgery just scared me, because I don't think, as much as sometimes I say I want surgery, it's like sometimes I want my boobs done. I think when I was younger I used to want my nose done. Now I'm cool with my nose now. My nose is my nose. I'm the only person in my family that has this nose. I own my nose. But anyway, so I thought, as much as sometimes I say I want surgery, really deep down, I don't want surgery. Like, as technical as I get is like having a tooth out or something, that's it, or having a baby. And hopefully for having my babies I don't really need any surgery. Like, the most I've ever had is like a tooth out or stitches after having Sienna. Thanks, CC. Mummy loves you. No, I do love you, really. So yeah, so I panicked. So that's what she said to me at the 16-week appointment. She didn't really go over anything else. It was quite a straightforward checkup. It's just basically a checkup, really. Everything was fine. My bloods were fine. I said to her when I had Skylar that my iron levels towards the end of the pregnancy with Skylar were really low, which made me have a few complications at the end of my labour. So Skylar was already out. I was meant to be going home, skipping off home, and I couldn't go home because I was just not right. I was bleeding quite a bit and wouldn't stop. So, and that was to do with my iron levels at the time. So I said, I want to make sure that my iron levels are not low throughout this pregnancy, because I don't want any madness at the end when I'm delivering or anything. So she said, for now my iron levels and my bloods are fine. Just make sure you're eating the right foods, not all the sweets that I keep craving, and drinking plenty of water, just a balanced diet and not too much sugar, basically. So I said, yes, I'm trying to do that. Trying really hard. But yeah, so other than that, that was it. So we get home. I've checked on Google, so then I'm trying to get a doctor's appointment. Now it's half term and you can't get an appointment at my doctor's anywhere, and I thought I don't really want to take the kids to this doctor's appointment with me, which is why I left it a little bit of time. Well, I didn't leave it, I left it a few days, because until they went back to school. So they went to school, I'm ringing, trying to get a doctor's appointment. You can't get one, you can't get one, you can't get one, because they're always fully booked or whatever, unless you're flipping, I don't know. And then I'm saying the midwife has referred me, I need to be seen by the doctor. So I'm talking to the receptionist, who's as bright as a button, and she's like, oh, we can offer you a telephone consultation. Well, no, because really the doctor needs to see my stomach, doesn't he? Because he needs to have a feel and stuff. So, oh my gosh, it took forever. So then she said, okay, we'll get the doctor to ring. So I'm just like, right, okay, to get the doctor to ring me, because all that's happening now is I've got to wait for the doctor to call me, and then the doctor's going to say, well, I need to see you, so you're going to have to come in. So that's basically what happened. The doctor rang, spoke to me about, so you have a hernia from when you were younger, you're pregnant, we need to get that checked out and seen. So I'm like, right, okay. So I turn up to my doctor's appointment. Which doctor am I seeing now? Am I not seeing the doctor that told me that I wasn't pregnant in the first place? Just let me say, the doctor told me I wasn't pregnant in the first place. This is why I need to do a first trimester video for you guys, so you can understand the madness that I have been through. Because this is the doctor that told me, no, there is nothing in your stomach, okay? There's nothing in my stomach, and this dude didn't want to send me for an early pregnancy scan or anything to find out why I was feeling random movement in my stomach. And now I've gone back to see this same doctor with a 16-week pregnancy going on in my stomach that he said wasn't there. I walk in and I'm seeing this doctor, I'm thinking, for God's sake, out of all the doctors in this whole practice to see, you sent me to see him. This one doesn't know what he's on about, he's clueless. And don't think I'm being rude, I love the NHS and everything, but my doctor's surgery is hopeless, absolutely hopeless. So I thought, this is a wasted journey now. Like, I've wasted my time trying to get a doctor's appointment, and I've dragged the girls in on, I think it was Halloween, because I promised them to go trick-or-treating. So they're all dressed up like a skeleton and a cat. And we're sat in the doctor's surgery. And not only that, there's a student doctor in there as well. So I'm just like, ah, right, great, super. So he's like, okay, if you've got a hernia, I should be able to feel it. So I'm thinking, well, yeah, you can feel it on the left-hand side. It's going. You can feel it on the left-hand side of my stomach. And when I cough, I feel it pop out and stuff. I thought that was the baby. It's obviously not the baby. It's obviously my hernia going, hello, bye-bye, hello, bye-bye. So yeah, so he's telling me to cough, and obviously I'm scared to cough, because each time I cough or sneeze, it kicks out and makes me jump out of my skin, and I look like an absolute lunatic. So I'm doing this little cough, which is sort of went like a, because I thought that's how I cough, to try and clear my throat, because if I cough any harder, my stomach hurts. I thought, I can't do it, this, that and the other. So I was trying, but I can feel it move, but he's like, no, can't feel anything now. Okay, let's have a lie down. So here we go again. So I'm lying down, I'm doing my lying down in my weird way so I don't hurt myself and stuff. And it's not even picked up on. Yes, she lies down really weird and she gets up really weird. I'm doing that because I don't want to jump out, because my stomach goes, and the midwives told me if the hernia pops out and doesn't go back in again, you need surgery. I'm like, I don't want surgery. I don't want surgery, understand that? So I'm lying down and he's prodding my stomach, and I can feel where I'm saying it hurts there, and he's like, oh, okay, I can't feel anything, but I'm telling him it hurts there, and he's telling me I can't feel anything. And I'm like, even when I went for my nuchal scan and the sonographer was using the thing on my stomach, it was hurting then when she was pressing. Obviously she had to press hard because this baby did not want to be found, but she was like, she's pushing, and I'm saying, okay, well, I'm not saying it to her because I thought she just needs to get the stuff done and I really need a wee at the same time. But yeah, the doctor's telling me there's nothing there. So I'm like, ah, okay then. So I'm cracking up then. I'm cracking up. Is it me that's cracking up, or is it you that's cracking up? Because you're the one that told me that I wasn't pregnant. But yeah, so that's what happened with that. So right about now, what I have actually been doing to help myself, because the midwife said what I will need to do, you'll need to get maybe some physio or some form of support belt, something just to support your stomach. So throughout the day, because obviously I can't keep holding my stomach, so to support my stomach, I need a support belt to wear around my stomach, just to give it that extra sort of support, because that's what a support belt does. So I went to Mothercare and got myself a support belt. So my support belt looks like this. It's just a material one. It's like, oh gosh, I'm trying to straighten it out because it curls up at the back. This is £12, or this was £12 from Mothercare, and basically it's got the support. Can you see that? It's got the support underneath at the front. Your bump goes in this little pouch here. There we go, you can see there. Your bump goes in this little pouch here, and you've got the support underneath and round your back, and it sort of comes up. Really, I should put it on. comes around your back like that, and it stretches, so it does grow with your bump. This is, I got a medium size because I didn't know if I needed medium or large, because I thought obviously I'm gonna need to buy a new one as I get bigger because I grow. But the only problem I find with this, you're gonna say, Danette, why have you not got it on if you need the support? I think I mentioned in my other video, I'm a bit funny with my bump. I don't like things over the top of my bump, and I don't like things underneath my bump. So when I put this on, it makes me feel really sick because I feel closed in, like I'm being suffocated, because obviously it's really tight because it's supporting me. So I'm at a lose-lose situation. I do wear it on some days. I think there's a picture on my Instagram, one of my most recent pictures. I think I've got burgundy tracksuit on, and I've got this on underneath the cropped hoodie. And it just looks like another top, to be honest. It just looks like a vest top underneath. No, it's not a vest top, it's actually my support band, my support belt. So yeah, so that's what I have been wearing to support my stomach and my stomach muscles from getting too strained and having my hernia pop out. Because obviously my doctors aren't going to do anything. All he's going to say after is, it takes 5 years for your body to recover after having a baby. I don't want to hear that. I'm really thinking about, well, I'm not even debating. I'm going to change my doctors, but I don't know which doctor to change to, because I don't really get rave reviews for any of the doctors in our area, so I'm just at a lose-lose situation. But other than that, that was my 16-week appointment. So I'm really, really sorry, guys, that it took me so long to get this video, 2 years. But obviously, I had a vlog in between then, because if you saw, school was closed because we've had floods, we've had trying to get doctor's appointments, I've had PTA meetings at school, and I've had general life in between that as well. And I've had a dog that is a bit jealous. I think the dog can sense that baby Spud is coming, and the dog likes to think he is the baby of the house, not Skylar, but the dog. So it's been being really naughty. If anyone's experienced that, please let me know in the comments down below, and how did you deal with it? Because right about now, I'm ready for giving Chico to my mum. Love him to pieces while he's there sleeping on his cushion, but it's driving me mental, yeah. So anyway, that is it for this video. I don't know if it's going to be a long one because obviously I've not edited it yet. I hope it's not too long, but thank you for watching. If you have not already subscribed to my channel, please run right along and click that subscribe button so you don't miss another one of my videos. Also, you can follow me on my Instagram, where I keep posting little bump updates and stuff in between. Instagram, innit? Instagram, forgetting what I'm saying. I shall see you in my next video that I'm about to film now, unless I put this video up after the next video that I'm gonna do now, but I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching.